Hi everybody, I am Daniela Arcuri. I am from Buenos Aires, Argentina. Today here we are at the Tango room in Los Angeles, and we are going to work on walking for females this time. I've been dancing and teaching since 1988 from Buenos Aires, so everything that I'm going to tell you today, it has to do with what I learned in classes, but also what I learned from going to the milongas. So this way of walking, it will be the way that you can interpret the beats in a different way, so your walk could be long, short, up, down, depending how the music flows. So this is what I saw and what I learned, and this is the way I like. It doesn't mean that there is only one way. You have to always try and see if it goes good with you, and good with your body, and good with your technique, and good with what you feel comfortable for you. So I'm going to give you my experience, and here we go. Thank you. So to start, the first thing that we're going to do is we are going to have a little bit open the points and together the ankles, because that gives us much more base. So as lower as I go, my base are going to open more. And as higher as I go, my base is going to close in more. So let's say I am walking high, I am walking really high on my toes. I am going to have less rotation on my feet. But sometimes what happens is that we walk very long, and usually are the lower steps. Then the rotation of my legs are going to be a little bit more. At the moment I close, I have to always go through the knees and the ankles and go together. So don't get confused between this and between this. The only time that you will be with the knees together, if your base is open, is at the moment you are bending. If not, will be, this is wrong, will be much easier and much better to connect with your partner, because you are in front of him and he's in front of you doing the same. Then you will be able to connect and align yourself with him. So at the beginning, we are going to align ourselves with ourselves. We have the base a little open, we have the center of our spine, and we are going to switch weight, and the free leg is going to bend and pick up a little bit the ankle. You're going to pick up a little bit the ankle, yeah? So that ankle is going to be up, and it's going to touch a little bit with the thighs. You're going to touch a little bit your partner. So it's like a little touch before, let's say, a side step, or before a back step, or before a front step. It's just a little touch in order to communicate with each other. Also, it's a good feeling, yeah? So the preparation for every step, it should be always this movement. No matter how long you go, no matter how direction you go, if I go forward, if I go backwards, no matter if I am closing the step or if I am opening the step. I should always go through this position. It's like a normal walk. When you normal walk, what do? You also do this, no? So I see a lot that people, they don't bend the knees so much in tango. We need to bend the knees. We need to be grounded. What means to be grounded? It means that your energy from your hips down are kind of grounding and are kind of receiving the gravity, and you feel the floor and you are strong on the ground. And from here up, from the waist up, you are light. So you have to kind of separate your body like an elastic. From the center down, you are kind of heavy, and from the center up, you are light. But sometimes this heaviness, it has to do with depending how the music sounds. Sometimes you're going to step like that, and sometimes you're going to step kind of light. If I am dancing vals, I will be a little lighter. So I need always to be grounded, because I don't want to be doing this, okay? Up and down, jumping. So it is important that we align ourselves, as I was saying, and I start being grounded here. And then I start creating the movement for my ankle and my knee. So we need to be relaxed here, relax. And we say relax knees, and not going up and down. So those will be for movements, or for walk, or for steps, that I am in the same level as you see, and the movements are not so big. They are kind of natural size. Your natural size could be a little wider than your shoulders. So natural size, if you are starting to dance, that will be the way you want to do it first. You want to do first, natural size. And articulating the knees and the ankles. I'm going forward, I'm going backwards, I'm going sideways. How much do I step in front of myself and only on one leg? On one line, sorry. Only on one line. How much? If my partner is on the other side, yes, I need to step on one line, then I align the front ankle, I align with my back toes. So I respect the opening of my feet, and I align the back and the front foot. Now I put my back ankle. So this is the alignment I have to do. When my partner is in front of me, then we have two tracks. Two tracks. Maybe I align my heels almost on one track, but the points are out. So don't walk with the legs open, and don't walk on two tracks. So you try to make it skinny and make it tall in order to be elegant. Yeah? When we start crossing, is because we need to get away from him, or he's leading us to go to the other side of him. So sometimes, instead of walking in one track or in two tracks, we walk on cross tracks. So we need to learn also to walk on cross tracks. It looks like that. You see the points are always outside and the ankles inside. That is for the medium size. When I do tiny sizes, small, usually I am more on the ball of my feet. And usually they're used to do the quick movements. So as soon as I want to go quick, I need to be more on the ball. And usually the men will maybe lead me something small, something a quick motion. So on the ball of the feet, you can practice this if you want. Again, I am not going up or down. I am articulating more my feet. And then I do the little tiny moves. The same. I walk with tiny moves. I walk forward or backwards or sideways. When we do the long steps, there is a lot of controversy. You have to go with the point, you have to go with the heel. Both are good. Some people, they don't like at all if you go with the point, or they don't like at all how you go with the heel. For me, through the years, I really start applying more my heel because it's more relaxed. I feel much more relaxed when I use my heel when I walk forward. Yeah, much more relaxed. How do you do that? So you prepare yourself a little bit forward. You prepare the leg as we were talking together. And you extend that leg. Extend it forward. Then you start pushing the back leg and slide. So the leg extension first. Then you start slicing a little bit. Just a little bit. Don't put a lot of pressure because then you become heavy on your partner. So you slide a little bit and you start pushing the back leg into together. We go again, forward, leg, push, transfer. This is with the points. 1, 2, 3 to practice. You could do this. And now we will go backwards. When we go backwards, we need a little bit of torso forward because the hip has no room if I don't bring my torso forward. So a little bit of this, what they call intention. People talk about so much intention, but more than the intention and the connection with your partner is something functional in your body. I need to bring my torso a little forward in order to create more space for that leg to extend on the back. How do I do that? I only bring from down here, the whole tronco, a little bit forward. It's not only my hip, that's wrong. It's from the tronco, I bring myself a little bit forward, and I bring my chest also. So from there, I feel that my leg is not, the movement is not really starting here if it's not starting on my waist. So from my waist, I'm going to stretch that leg backwards very, very, very long. So what do I do? Again, the same beginning. We prepare the foot first, then the foot goes out, yeah? And what I do is, while the foot is going out, I start putting my torso forward, and then I start feeling my hip a little bit back from here, and then I push the front. And then we start all over again. I bring my torso, I create a space, you see? I don't go here, or I don't step like this. This is wrong. I bring the torso a little forward, and then the leg. This is one of the hardest things for the females in tango, to get used to it, to do the long steps. And sometimes we cannot do it because they are not really pushing, they are not really taking us, but sometimes we don't create the space for them. So as soon as you feel the chest coming into you, you start moving the leg a little bit faster than he's coming. But at the end, he's going to catch you on the beat. So he comes, when you feel the chest coming, you start opening a little quick and creating space for the man. Then he has the space for you, and then you go. Then you create the space, and then you go. So the timing will be like, remember, like in Pugliese, is very clear, zoom, pam, zoom, pam. So what it is? Go. Use all the time for the beat, and then when you change a little quicker. So get a little slower here and then faster. Slow, fast, slow, fast. See? So it's going to be slow, fast, collect, slow, fast, collect, slow, fast, collect. When you're studying these movements, it is very clear to analyze this way. You're going to say A, B, C, 3 parts the steps has. A, B, C. A is the opening. B is when you transfer away, and C is when you close, no matter the direction you go. So in this case, when you go backwards, A, B, you have to transfer. So the transferring starts on the front leg by pushing and a little slide. C is when you close. So when you close, if you're in a low position, you have to change from turn out to turn in. So the knees are out, and then the knee goes in and the foot out. So be careful with this. I see this sometime in class. And then you have A, B, C for the timing. A, alone A, B, C, quicker. The same with the side steps. A, B, C, A, B, C, or the front steps. A, B, C. Okay? Now if we want to step long but with the heel, how do we do that? Let's practice this first. Relax, 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 relax your foot. Like if you're doing tap, you could do this exercise to relax. Relax those ankles. So at the moment you are stepping forward, it's like you are kicking a ball, a soccer ball. Boom. Even sometimes sound, sometimes not, but right now I'm making it sound for you to understand better. Yeah? So you go, you do the same beginning, but at the moment of transferring, I do that little kick. I go, 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 go up to here, and at the moment of finishing my step, I put that little kick. So, and 1, and 2, boom. and you have to sound. You have to sound heel ball, heel ball. So it's going to be heel ball, 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 heel ball. So that will be stepping with the heel. Of course, backwards we cannot start with the heel first. It's not possible. Sideways sometimes, yeah, we could do. But it's stylistic or is an adornment, yeah? So we were talking about short, medium, large, with the ball or with the heel. So now comes the third way. Ball, heel, it will be flat. Sometimes we go flat, flat. Why? Because the music beat is kind of thick and will sound boom. So I want to kind of attack the music. So when I want to do flat, I have to bring my body a little bit out of my center in order to surprise. Arrive there, boom. And then I arrive with flat, flat. I'm not articulating or heel ball over heel. So it will be flat, flat, flat to the side. Of course, it's not possible flat to the back. But my timing travels the same way. So here is, remember we did A, B, C. Now it's going to be A right away. A is going to be fast, slow, fast, slow, fast, slow, fast, slow, fast, slow, fast, slow. So it changed, fast, slow. So the music is played, is written in so many different ways. And if we always organize ourselves, like when you go and buy clothes, you organize medium, small, medium, or large. The same for this. We're going to do small, medium, or large. The sizes of the movements, slow, quick, or very slow, also, different timings, and also different way of articulating your feet. Your feet have three parts: point, metatarso, and heel. Even I heard at the studios and different techniques or different other dances that they call the second heel. How many heels? What is a heel actually? The heel is something that you can push on, that you can use for support. So that is actually the heel. So when you go like this, one heel is the point, two heel, three heel. So some people talk about only one heel, or some people talk about 1, 2. So think about the way you articulate your feet is the way that also your body feels more comfortable, how you feel comfortable, and how you like to interpret the music. One more component is the levels. We could do all this in 3 different levels. Again, we're going to only talk about 3 different levels. Everything is 3. Yeah? It will be natural level, the medium level, high level, if I am on my points, even if I am on my points, but I am with a plie, yeah? But I am on my points. At the level of the feet, 1 level, medium level, and very low level at the level of my knees. So when I can use one or the other, again, everything you can mix. Can you do small steps in a low level or in a high level? Yes, you can. So small steps. Remember, we need to be here, no? And I will go in a low level, meaning with my knees flex. Can I do little movements like this? Yeah, I will do in milonga a lot. Little movements in a low level. But also I can do little movements on a high level. A lot of times we are walking and I have to do small or this contra-tam, 1, 2, 3. Or I'm dancing with somebody very tall, then I have to go all the way up to my toes. The same you could do little movements on a low level or in a high level or in a center level, natural level. So now talking about the middle steps, the same. I'm dancing with medium-sized steps. I can dance medium-sized steps low. What means? Maybe I'm dancing milonga. Or I can dance with medium-sized steps, but very tall. Maybe I'm dancing tango or I'm dancing with somebody very tall. With the long steps happen the same. Can I do long steps in a very low level? Yeah, that will be the most natural thing. I am in a very low level and I can do very long steps. But can I do a long step in a high level? Yes. Sometimes people have all the power to stay up here and go long, push, and stay up. So through these levels, you will be able to flow the dance or to surf. Or I call it like a roller coaster. Sometimes the body goes, sometimes the body goes first, and you create a pendulo, and like that you are navigating the floor, and it's so beautiful. So now we're going to do a demonstration with the music. I hope you understand. If not, you can always text me or look at me on Facebook and send me a message. Daniela for Tango. Usually I am over there. Thank you.
Siempre igual es el camino que ilumina Tatazón. Si parece que el destino más lo alarga para mi dolor, y ese verde suelo donde crece el cardo, lejos toca el cielo donde está mi amor. Y de vez en cuando miro para que lo envidie yo. Vida mía, lejos más te quiero, vida mía. Piensa en mi regreso, sé que el honor no tendrá tu beso, si es por eso que te quiero más, vida mía. Si hasta por el aliento, acercando el momento de acariciar, felicidad, sos mi vida, y quisiera llevarte a mi lado prendida y así ahogar mi soledad. Ya parece que la huella va perdiendo su color y saliendo las estrellas dan al cielo todo su esplendor, y de poco a poco luces que titilan dan severo tono mientras huye el sol. De esas luces que yo veo, ella una la encendió. Vida mía, lejos más te quiero, vida mía. Piensa en mi regreso, sé que el honor no tendrá tu beso, si es por eso que te quiero más, vida mía. Si hasta puro el aliento, acercando el momento de acariciar, felicidad, sos mi vida, y quisiera llevarte a mi lado prendida así ahogar mi soledad.